Hi, Jennifer Shelter here, and I am coming to you from a nook in my house. I know there's a lot of teachers out there who come to you from their very fancy studios or fancy houses. That's all really nice, but I don't really care. Have you gotten an inundation of videos from very wealthy gurus telling you how to deal with uncertainty? I have in my inbox. There's a lot of people telling me how to get through this time. And it really dawned on me how much I hate it. And it really dawned on me that people might hate me because I'm sort of in the similar mindfulness vein, supporting calm and supporting creativity and supporting performance at work and self leadership and self care, that I might come across as one of those people. It just sort of terrified me. So I wanted to make a video to say I am terrified, I feel fear, I feel melancholy, I feel sadness. Um, and if anything, the self care and leadership I champion and provide is really about honoring your real emotional life. And when we honor what I understand about honoring our emotions in the work I do is over the past 20 years is that when we're real and we allow and express an emotion that is real and we dive into it, we open it up. It's really like Rumi's guest house. It's the gift. It's our next step. It's therapeutic. To be emotionally honest is to risk looking like a fool or to be vulnerable. But I don't really want to live any other way, so I was moved by this writer, Tom Robbins. Where is it? Here it is. It's from this book, Words I Wish I Wrote. He writes, "You risked your life, but what else have you ever risked? Have you ever risked disapproval? Have you ever risked economic security? Have you ever risked a belief? I see nothing particularly courageous in risking one's life. So you lose it. You go to your hero's heaven and everything is milk and honey till the end, right? You get your reward and suffer no earthly consequences. That's not courage. Real courage is risking something you have to keep on living with." I love that definition of courage. Real courage is risking something you have to go on living with. Real courage is risking something that might force you to rethink your thoughts and suffer change and stretch consciousness. Real courage is risking something that might force you to rethink your thoughts and suffer change and stretch your consciousness. Real change is risking one's cliches. I love that because there's nothing worse than a blonde yoga teacher being all peaceful, right? And oh, namaste, get out of here. So, a word that helped me last week a lot was uh, being fulfilled by the here and now, really thinking about that word courage. What is courage? What is courage? There's so many definitions, right? But the process of meditation really teaches us to look into our own hearts and say, what is courage for me? It makes me happy when I'm sad sometimes, because I know then if that sadness is pointing me in the direction of courage, of admitting something I hadn't admitted before, or seeing something I hadn't seen before, or challenging myself to have a conversation that I've been putting off for years. So this week, I'm just really curious, what is courage to you? I hope you'll join me this week for meditation Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings from 8 to 9 a.m. And it's not just meditation, it's going within and saying, what is this for me today that will put me intentionally in my life where I'm risking really knowing myself? I love the conversation so much. It's so inspiring. It's always different. And I hope you'll join me for yoga. We have that Monday night from 7 to 8 p.m., Wednesday from 12:15 to 1:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that yoga class really is about you experiencing your own internal peace and honoring your body, getting into your body. I mean, we so rely on the mind, the rational mind, my ego says I should be doing this and that, and I need to look perfect and blah. But really, at this time, it's such a great experience to drop the mind and just get into the body and just feel relaxed again. Of course, you can take a walk, move, do anything. I mean, when I say yoga, I just mean release the mind's chatter, the mind's fear, and then we have writing every week. This past week, it was such an awesome writing class. I learned so much. There were these fabulous stories about, one woman wrote about working at a hair salon, another about working at a crab restaurant. I mean, this stuff, you can't make this stuff up. It's so great, and it's rich, it's free, it's here, it's us. I love it. What are you going to risk this week? What am I going to risk? I risk sending this video. Just talking in a nook in my house. I hope that you have a beautiful week, and I hope that you know that you're living in the courageous of facing something right now. What does he say again? It's hard to remember this. He says, real courage is risking something you have to keep on living with. Yeah, that sounds right. Real courage is risking something that might force you to rethink your thoughts and suffer change and stretch consciousness. Real courage is risking one's cliches. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for being real, and thank you for your courage of risking living with something this week. Stretching our consciousness. I don't like stretching my consciousness. It doesn't really feel good. No. but I love learning. So stay safe, stay well. Love you. Bye.